Hi, I'm Shannon Gavin Johnson, the Director of Legacy Museum on Main, and this is a brief moment in LaGrange's history. For more than 50 years, in the latter part of the 19th century and well into the 20th century, William Weaver Turner was one of LaGrange's most conspicuous civic leaders. Born June 19, 1844, he was the son of a pioneer Troup County family. When Civil War erupted, young Turner left LaGrange's Brownwood Institute to join the LaGrange Light Guard. While stationed near Portsmouth, Virginia, he was an eyewitness to the historic clash between the ironclads Monitor and Merrimac. Like many of his contemporaries, Private Turner contracted camp fever, and the 17-year-old soldier was compelled to resign and return home to LaGrange. When he recovered, the teen insisted upon returning to service and was later cited for valor and promoted to regimental color bearer. By war's end, the young soldier commanded a wagon train hauling supplies for the Quartermaster Corps. When the Civil War ended in 1865, Turner returned to LaGrange and worked as a clerk in his family's mercantile business. Seeking adventure and fortune, he sailed around Cape Horn to California in 1868, but by 1870 he was back in LaGrange. He resumed work as a store clerk, but studied law and was admitted to the bar in 1872. Soon after, Governor James M. Smith appointed Turner judge of the Troup County Court. On September 2, 1875, the young lawyer married Mattie Hutchins, Coker of Atlanta. As their family grew and Turner's law practice flourished, the couple built an impressive home at 506 Broad Street, which still stands today. Turner's zeal for social and political reform are reflected in his countless newspaper articles and letters to the editor. He served brief terms in both houses of the Georgia legislature. In 1896, he introduced one of the first bills to enact prohibition in Georgia. It failed by only 3 votes. His staunch support for prohibition and the temperance movements led opponents to quip that his initials, WW, stood for Well-Water Turner. Georgia enacted prohibition in 1908, but by that time Turner had retired from politics and practicing law. He was ordained by the North Georgia Conference of the Methodist Church and spent the last years of his life conducting revivals throughout the state. Reflecting on his long career of public service, Turner said, "I have not been wholly unsuccessful at fulfilling the obligations growing out of my fortunate environment." He died May 5, 1928, and is buried in Hillview. For more information about interesting individuals in LaGrange's history, visit Legacy Museum on Main. This has been a brief moment in LaGrange's history.